2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. It's a pivotal day coming up for this player on the team. I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have Rich Beam alongside me. And Rich, what do you think of their chances?
Right now, he's not got the victory secured, but a good final round here could see him into the winner's circle.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. That's tidy. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. It's got a chance. He's currently in the second position. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Oh, come on, sit. Oh! Well, that's an unlucky break. That one was right at it. That got a little out of control, I think. Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? And a par putt awaits him.
That starts off on a good line.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we are at the third. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. That was wonderfully done.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. It's time for a one-shotter.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
That was a gallant attempt. That'll sting a bit. An opportunity to make a par here. Okay, let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We've arrived at a par 4.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie at the 5th. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Ouch, that hurts. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole.
What an incredible design this is, and it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Putting for birdie here. Well played. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Wow, did this come out beautifully? What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, just missed. A 14-footer. just didn't drop. A bogey putt awaits. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. That's a good-looking shot there. This one is right down the pipe. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Always good to lead the bounce-back category. That's a good stat. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
From around 140 yards here, 5 shots off the lead. Oh, look at this, right down the throat. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. What a quality shot that was.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd. This is a short par 4, always a fun hole to play.
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flagstick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently leading the field here. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Oh, I thought that one was going in. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This one has eyes for the hole. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. This one's for birdie. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse. Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Putting for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Luke, this is a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Not a bad line, this. Fair effort, that. Good birdie. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We have a par 4 on this one.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Oh my goodness. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, Your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
Oh, what an eagle. Great putt. He's currently sitting in third place. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
That one's headed left. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. This putt is about 17 feet long. If it's up, it could be in. And down she goes, so it's tournament over now.